Thank you so much for tuning back in. We have a slightly less scaly cutie as our next guest, Bree. He looks like a little robber with his mask on.
Look at this sweet little face. My goodness, what just tons of purrs. He wants to play. He's about 11 weeks old, and he is going to be a handsome fellow. But he might want to rob a bank full of kitten treats or maybe some more toys. But, you know, shout out to foster mama Kristen for taking really good care of him so he was big enough to get neutered. And definitely something to consider for if you've got cats in your community and they might not be fixed like this little guy is. Go to somanycats.org and they will give you the resources to help get those community cats spayed and neutered. That's so important. But this little guy, he's neutered, he's ready to go, and he's ready to be in your home.
Yeah, that's right. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to grab the kittens and get them fixed, but it's really the adult cats that we got to watch out for. So thank you for that, Bree. And you saw a video about 4th of July safety earlier. Well, we have a few more safety tips for your pups that may have storm phobias or are afraid of the upcoming monsoon storms. Oftentimes, pets' increased sensitivity to storms can result in an exaggerated fear of them. A few tips to keep your pets safe include keep your pets indoors. Outdoor pets may run away or be harmed by flying debris. They're also more prone to valley fever during these storms. Provide a safe haven with food, toys, and water. Have something on in the background to drown out the storm noises. And always have your pet's identification updated, including microchips and an ID tag on their collar. We cannot stress the importance of that enough. And if you need to get your pet microchipped, AHS offers low-cost services at our public clinics. Now, as our next guest namesake says, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. But Bae is most likely short for Beyonce. She says to put an adoption on it, Perry.
Right, especially after the start here, Kelsey. Little Bae. Let's start, first of all, I think back in 2017, the Arizona Humane Society was instrumental in getting past a tethering law for the city of Phoenix. And that tethering law said that you cannot have an animal on a leash less than 10 feet in harsh weather conditions. Now, that might be subject to interpretation, but I can tell you one thing, regardless of the size of the leash and the conditions, that even if it's longer than 10 feet, they can get tangled and all kind of things can happen to where that 10-foot or 12-foot leash is no longer a 3-foot leash. They can't get to their resources. They can't get the shade. They can't get the food or water. And you're in a lot of trouble. This little guy, some Good Samaritans called the Arizona Humane Society Investigative Unit. We went out and discovered that this dog, along with several others, were being tethered in the backyard in extreme conditions. So we, along with the Phoenix Police Department, we actually had to seize these guys. And this is one cute pug. Look how cute little Bae is right here. You know, she's a really, really good little dog, and she's just very social with everybody. The first thought would be that she'd be very, very good with other pets, too, since she was with them. But it's always good to match pets with certain energy levels that are equivalent. So when you do get a pet like this home in your pack, make sure that they do have the same energy level. They have the kind of the same demeanor and all that, and they'll probably do very, very well. You know, we have this done as a pug mix. I really don't see much going on here other than pug. It's just a slightly different looking one. But I'll tell you what, as far as kisses and just being a love bug, Bae is the one.
I think she's ready to go home before 4th of July. She's ready. Thank you, Perry. Now, we talk a lot about kitties and dogs with colds. Well, this was Sam when he was first brought to the Arizona Humane Society. And Lisa, for these tiny kittens, a cold could really be a life-threatening ailment.
Yeah, when you say URI or a cold, a kitty cold, it doesn't sound very serious, but unfortunately at the Arizona Humane Society, when we have a lot of kittens in our care, it can be very serious. We certainly want to keep the well kittens well, and we want to keep anybody, even if it is just a simple cold, kind of isolated, and we don't have much space during this season when we're overflowing with kittens. So luckily, Sam here was taken in by our wonderful foster hero, Jackie, who did a great job of giving him his antibiotics, providing him with the love and care that he needs. He is the perfect mix right now of playful yet cuddly. His motor has been purring since the minute I picked him up. Very, very social. She did a great job of preparing this kitten for his home. But little guys really do need our foster heroes' help. Our bottle baby ICU, we can't put anybody that's sick back there either, because you don't want to bring any sort of illness, if we can help it, into the intensive care unit where all those precious bottle babies are. So if you're thinking of adding a spunky, yet playful, yet lovable, cuddly kitten, Sam is certainly going to fit that bill. As you can see, look at him now. He's happy, healthy, and just ready to spring right into your home.
Oh my gosh, yes he is. Thank you, Lisa. Now we have an awesome buddy system pair who prove that opposites truly do attract. Sunny is an outgoing girl who loves getting attention and pets from anyone she meets, while Georgia is a little more on the shy side and tends to follow Sunny's lead. These two were brought to us when their owner unfortunately could no longer care for them. In our care since March, we really want to find these two a home where they can love on each other and your family. Their adoption fee has been covered by an anonymous donor who truly wants these two to find the right home. They're at our Campus for Compassion, so if you'd like to meet them, just be prepared to fall in love. And our next girl has been through quite a bit. I remember seeing her seriously with patches of fur just in the kennel while she was in Second Chance. Linda.
This is 1-year-old Layla. Oh, perfect. I wanted her to look at the camera. She was eating all her treats a few seconds ago. She's a Shar-Pei mix, and she was found as a stray with something called Demodex, and that is a little bit of a mite problem that causes, as you can see, what looks like mange, and it creates lots of scabs. It's very itchy, and it's very uncomfortable for the animals. But coming to our Second Chance Animal Hospital, here she is today. As you can see, she still has a little bit of skin problems here, but that's nothing that's not manageable. Look at the camera here. Come on, sweetheart. I think when her hair grows in, she's going to be a stunning Shar-Pei looking mix. Her pink lips, her pink eyes. She's so friendly. She was just looking at the kitten. There was a couple dogs back there. Everyone's waving to her. She loves it. She just wants to be out there and become your new friend. This is Layla.
And she's so fashionable with that little bow tie. I love it. You'll meet another very uniquely patterned kitty cat in just a few minutes, so make